a message to the real Waccamaw because I feel it's necessary from one dog man to another. Have you ever in your life seen your Big John dogs in the mainstream eye being judged by people from South Carolina through Africa, Europe, and Asia? I ain't talking about puppy sales, talking about being judged in the mainstream. This is what I do, and you yourself personally know this is what I do. Showing brothers and sisters what these Big John dogs have to offer to the world for the long term and not just a quick lick for pennies is what PBK be talking about on his channel. You know how I handle these dogs, and you knowing me, you should know I ain't going to accept Dynamite as Waccamaw. Neither are your true fans. The real Waccamaw would never put himself or the kennel name in the middle of street talk. I wonder do Dynamite understand he can never win and he don't bring, neither knows anything that can benefit this line for the future. In this situation, the middleman has came in a year's time, caused more problems than anybody did when it comes to advertising that line of dogs. I represent the positive. I've been representing the positive when it comes to these breeds. It's Pelican Bay Kennels, man. Let the dogs do the talking. I didn't come in second string during the playoffs to take the lead in the game for you to let a street ball player we never seen in action fuck up the spot. No, man. See, you made the line, but I made the line a legitimate household name in modern day times where only the legal survive. These Big John dogs is competing in confirmation shows, weight pulls, as well as training and protection work. How can these brothers be buying dogs from one person and turning around having to call the next person to get info about the dog? See, in this dog game, you deal with people that got just as much to lose as you. And truly, I truly understand this dog game ain't to be played with. Just like you. You told me the truth about these dogs, so I know you understand exactly why I feel the way I feel. I never stood for the bullshit. Instead of coming out here and repping these dogs with me, like I did with you when Aubrey Harris was talking that bullshit about the line, I didn't ask questions. I repped, and I had my own name. I didn't do it for a free puppy. Neither did I do it to get in better graces with you. I did it because that's what friends do for friends. Now while I'm waiting on you to come help me with my training, help me with my channel, up pops the dunce with a great idea to call himself you. See, what I'm doing now is what these dogs were made to do. Kick black dogs' ass up and down the virtual square. Would you accept somebody 15 years later that calls himself Pelican Bay and they never did it while I was in the dogs? No, you wouldn't. So why would you expect us to do it? Look at this specimen in front of your eyes. This is your stuff. She's a great producer, producing throwback dogs. Her owner knows and respects the line, but I also know you want your dogs in the hands of magic and not average. But I always got a spot for you alongside of me, but I don't fit in good with phonies. I worked this dog 5.5 weeks. My opponent jumped the box on the 6th week. I had 2 more weeks left to do damage to his ego if he would have stayed there. You know, when egos get hurt, people go to line and throwing low blows. But when my ego get hurt, I let the dogs do the talking. Big shout out to Samurai Kennel for giving brothers and sisters a platform to showcase their dogs. I work hard to compete in this show and continue to run my podcast at the same time. Plus, I was told to put Mellow Yellow down just a few months ago. It's about showing and proving just as it always been, and I knew this as a teenager. I never been ordinary. Let's take it to the level my opponent won't train for. I learned this from you, Waccamaw, but the middleman is willing to risk what was never his to take on me, and I don't stop no matter what he do. Look at this fucking dog, man. You gave me the sauce, and I laid it across the pizza. Oh, let me introduce you to my man Samurai Kennel properly. He's the owner of the Digital Dog Show, and he knows the struggle out here. This is an example of how to get a dog in top shape by working the weight down instead of trying to rig the system with naturally ripped dogs with no keep. Many of these guys don't know how to do a keep, never did a bulldog, but want to pressure somebody else to break the law. That's what my channel is for. It's too many spectators and not enough contributors. Salute to all the people out there and all the people that go through the trenches with me. I ran through this black dog like I drunk a bottle of laxative. My opponent couldn't stand next to my workout program, neither my advertisement or my main showcase. And really, he never had a chance from the rip. I was just being humble about the whole situation. And since some of you are still in disbelief about Mellow Yellow having her own production studio, she's on the cover of the Pitbull Encyclopedia. She's fully obedience trained with some dabs of protection work to go along with it. Whether you like it or not, Mellow Yellow is the honey bunch of the Big John line right now. She's what I call a Walker Red, one of 4 living of the last dogs from your yard, bred by me and you. I kept asking you, was you getting back into the dogs, and you told Dynamite to try and buy Mellow Yellow instead of realizing what a light was at. But now, there's another Waccamaw that kennel partner has an open case with the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. And you think trying to disgrace me is the right move. This shit is easy work for me because I came up around real bulldoggers such as yourself. But what made me me is because I was never content. The next great challenge is always around the corner. This ain't the time where your old school reputation matter. These boys want to see work these days. And I'm out here, put up or shut up. Pedigrees don't excite real bulldoggers if there isn't anything for the ped to stand on. Peds are made of paper. But since when have paper produced winners? Winners make winners, and champions are made, not bred. I ran in the chitlin circuit. I know the real stories when it comes to these dogs. Tell Dynamite to go scratch a record because I'm not being petty, I'm being real. This gift I'm blessed with come from God, nobody else. The shit I speak about, the dogs, come from my own knowledge. Nothing nobody had to coach me to say. I can hold my own in any type of weather. And yet I ask again, is it worth it? But let me say this. I'm Pelican Bay. I'm the creator of that Walker Red stuff and the old family Southern Reds. I don't desire to be you. I desire to be better than you. And you should want me to. This message isn't for the help. This message isn't for the yard man. I'm speaking directly to you. But hey, that's enough of that. Watch this bulldog take her victory lap after eating the heart out of a black dog on her. I told y'all I was coming to kick ass and y'all relied on a bootleg dog man. All that typing ain't shit when real dog men get to acting up. But anyway, I appreciate everybody rocking with the channel, watching the video. You tuned in to your boy PB Canines. I'm out here with Mellow Yellow, and we out.